Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Cher, and it is that time of the year again, or time of the half year, because it's only been since the spring. It is time for the Sephora sale, and they tend to have this in the spring and the fall. So the dates right now start October 27th and run until November 6th. This is not to be confused with their Black Friday sale, which will happen on November 24th, just so you know. So they are gearing up for kind of holidays in mind, but it's not necessarily the holiday like Black Friday sale. It's their kind of semi-annual Sephora sale. So anyway, we're going to talk today a little bit about strategy with surfing through this sale. I know it can sometimes get a little overwhelming. You don't really know where to start. There's so many things, and you're like, where do I start shopping at Sephora? So I want to kind of give you a little bit of a guide today, really just kind of point out my tips on things I think are actually a real deal versus not a deal. We'll go through the different types of discounts that you can get depending on what kind of member you are. You get a little bit of a discount, but are you really saving that much on this sale if you just kind of go get whatever? So I want to point out things that I think are big deals or gift ideas for the holidays and, value sets and things like that that stand out to me, and some that are just really good prices, and also some of my picks that you just don't want to miss. So we're going to break it all down in today's episode. If that interests you, make sure you pop the subscribe button because I do a lot of beauty topics here. I'm a freelance makeup artist. I do a lot of beauty boxes here on my channel and a bunch of other, shopping and, makeup and beauty related topics as well as travel. So you don't want to miss it. Turn the notification bells to on in the future, and let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the different discount categories really quickly. It's like basically each level, depending on how much you spend per year, you're ranked in a different category. Anybody can really become an insider if you just sign up and get you a membership. And so you're going to get 10% off. And then you're going to have VIB that's going to get 15% off. And you're going to have the Rouge category is the highest category in spendings, and you get 20% off. Now the Rouge people get to start their shopping date on the 27th, whereas everybody else gets to start the 31st. The Sephora products, though, anything that is Sephora brand is going to be 30% off, the best savings of all, and they get to start on the 27th also. All those items start then too. Okay, so that's a little bit about the rundown on that. We'll talk about the Sephora brand in a minute too, because that's the biggest category. Okay, because the Sephora sale can get so overwhelming and so many things to look at, I don't want to get overwhelmed in presenting you the info too. So we're going to break this into 4 different categories. And I do provide sometimes timestamps in my caption if I think that we need to, if we have different sections. So I will provide timestamps again for you here today. So we're going to break it down by first holiday gift ideas, or gift ideas in general, things that I see standing out that you might want to be thinking about gifts and grab them while it's such a good deal or on sale here. 2, we're going to look at really good deals, like we're talking a lot of things even under $5 or under $15, or just things that I see that I think are actually a steal. A third category we're going to look at is things that are maybe kind of a deal right now, but that I have actually tried personally and can kind of recommend or give my take on it that you might want to look into. And then the fourth category is going to be my wish list, the things that I just have my eye on. Maybe it's not on your wish list, but they're just things standing out to me that are in my cart right now as we speak. Okay, so those are our 4 categories. Let's get started first on gift ideas. So this is great because right now they have a bunch of advent calendars out already. And so this is all stuff you can be scoping out and really thinking ahead towards the holidays. So some different advent ideas. We've got everything from the actual Sephora specific ones that are the Sephora brand, or Sephora faves, where they have lumped a lot of things together into a set. There's some that are limited edition sets. We've got skincare, we've got hair, we've got perfumes, we've got makeup, kind of depends on the category and those people in your life and what they love. But here are some of the ones that I'm looking at. Okay, the first one that I will point out, this is a Sephora brand specifically, Advent Calendar. This one runs $49, but there is a ton of stuff in it, and it's all Sephora brands. So let's talk about that for a moment. The Sephora brand is what is really going to be the deal here on this sale because it is 30% off. So all the Sephora stuff runs 30% off, the most discounted items of everything, because the other ones, like even if you're a Rouge member, you're still only getting a 20% discount, you know? A lot of people are VIP, so, which is what I'm going to be shopping, 15% still. That's like hardly anything, guys. So the Sephora brand is really where it's at. If you want the biggest deal on this particular Sephora sale, or on all the Sephora sales, really. So these items are all Sephora brands, an advent calendar specifically with Sephora goodies. So, I mean, there's over, I didn't even count how many, it's way over 10. It might even be 20 items in this thing. So you're getting so many things in here. A lot of it is like eye masks and lip masks and face and nail stuff. You're getting a lot of like fun little like skincare type, you know, girly girl, like spa like basket. So still, I think a really cool idea for a gifting to somebody. That's going to give them a ton of stuff in there to just, you know, spoil them with a lot of little things. This one does not have a lot of makeup in it though. I think I see like a mascara. I think I saw a lip pencil in there too, but that's about it. Most of it's going to be, you know, skincare, nail, fun stuff. Okay, then we have an after advent calendar, a little cheaper at $30, still Sephora. Another one that has a little bit of skincare, but this has a little more makeup in it. So if you want somebody that likes a little bit more makeup, and it's a little bit more affordable, like I think $30 is a pretty good price range. Another nice little gift to think about for someone that has a little more makeup, mascara, lip gloss, have like eye mask, lip mask in it too. So just something to think about there. This one I'm particularly interested in, and I have it in mind even for like, say, my sister, and hopefully she's not watching. It's a gift idea I have for her because I know she loves a lot of clean beauty. She mostly only does clean because she has very sensitive skin and has to be very careful. But if you've been around my channel, you'll know that I really like and prioritize clean beauty as well. So Sephora has this holiday sparkly clean beauty kit that I have my eye on as a gift idea too. It's a 6-piece set, but it has some very top brands in it like Merit, Kosas, some of those big name brands. So this one's not a Sephora, Sephora has curated it, but it's not Sephora brands. It's bigger, like well-known brands. So in a 6-piece set, and this one is $42. So definitely one I think worth looking at if you are a clean beauty advocate like myself, or you're wanting to gift to somebody who loves clean beauty. Sephora also has another curated list. It's not Sephora brand. It's just some favorites of Sephora's, and this looks really good. This is the Beauty Must-Haves Advent Calendar. Now, it's $99, so pricier. However, it's worth $342 worth of retail value in there. So, and you're getting some crazy good brands in here. I'm seeing First Aid Beauty. I'm seeing Rare Beauty. I'm seeing Summer Fridays, Silk Makeup. So a really good one to look at again too. And then another one that's Sephora picks, if you have a hair lover or somebody who's really wanting to look at different hair products, Sephora has this hair faves kit worth $48, but it's got a lot of the brands I want to try too. Mika, Pureology, which I have tried before, Orib, which I've tried, but I want more of big time. So another good one to look at. And then similarly, they have a styling hair faves set. This one is more styling products in your hair, not just regular hair products. And this one is $39, but lots of big names again, Amika, Olaplex, Wow, all the things I've been wanting to do. So I actually have my eye on this, not so much as a gift, but as a gift to myself. So those are some great, like, Sephora picked holiday, either holiday or advent calendar type like sets they've put together that I think, you know, are a deal because you're getting a lot of different products. And when you look at what they cost separately, I think it's worth it to buy this as a set. Okay, now, and then it's a great gift idea too. Then there's also more gift ideas, but these are more like brand specific. So within certain favorite brands, they have some holiday sets or gift sets or value sets that I'm looking at. So one that I think is good, or that I particularly am interested in, the Laneige Midnight Minis set. So I think this would be a great idea. I mean, like, I would get this for like teachers, for like stocking stuffers, you know, little lip minis. And Laneige is amazing for lip masks and lip treatments. And I think that's just something really cool to give most everyone. This one is only $20. So I think it's a good price, you know, like a good, like mid-level holiday gift idea to put in people's stockings. When you just don't know what to get someone, like, this is it. There's also a travel perfume set if you have like perfume lovers. I'm not really a perfume person, but a lot of people out there are. So we've got this Charosa travel set from Sol de Janeiro, however you say it. I'm sorry, I know the brand very well. It just coming out of my mouth doesn't sound right. And it's $34. So, you know, very popular brand that, you know, I think a lot of people would probably love something like that. Another good, I think, generic gift idea for the person that you don't know what to get them, but hopefully they like perfume. Okay. And then I don't know about you guys. I think everybody here on my channel, and me included, love us some Glow Recipe. So they actually have a Glow Recipe set. All the ones I love, the watermelon, and this is for $62, but it retails for $90. So you're getting a deal here, and it's called the Dewy Skin Goals Kit. It includes the watermelon toner, the watermelon dewdrops, and the pink juice. So watermelon pink juice, yeah. So it's just some of my faves I want, and they're in a set. So I'm like, ooh, I would love if somebody gifted that to me. And then also the Olaplex lovers out there, super popular hair care. I'm considering this for my sister too, because she does a lot of Olaplex. Again, I hope my sister's not watching all these ideas I have for her for Christmas. But they've got this like 4-piece, which I think is a pretty decent price at $38. And then they have another one that's like the strong hair goals or something like that at $55. It just depends on which items you're looking at, what they use, as to which one you might go with. But I wanted to mention the 38 one because it's a little cheaper. Okay, and then who doesn't love Rare Beauty? We all love Rare Beauty. I think this is awesome to give also to like the younger girls that love their Rare Beauty. This is a 4-piece Rare Beauty mini blush and glow set at $34. Gives you the couple liquid blushes, couple liquid highlights, I think. I would love to get this too. I haven't done the highlights yet. I've only done the blushes. So something to keep in mind. Okay, so those are a lot of the gift sets, gift values, like value sets or advent calendars, just a lot of things to be thinking about for gift ideas. Now let's talk about what I think is a real steal, Now, I don't necessarily, in this category are not, some include ones I've tried and others that I haven't. I mostly wanted to point out this category to show you what is like mega clearance, mega for like under $5. If you just want like one tiny thing to throw in somebody's stocking, or like you need a lip pencil and you just don't want to spend a lot of money or whatever, you know, standard things that you need that might even be cheaper than the drugstore right now while they're on this sale. Okay. Or they're just such a good steal. Like, I'm going to point them out. So again, as I mentioned, let's cover the Sephora brand first, because that's where you're going to see the most savings here. 30% off in that category. I'm just going to point out some prices and things I see real quick and kind of fly through them. Okay, here is where, this is on my wish list too. This is in 2 different categories, but this is absolutely amazing right now. I have been wanting to try the Sephora airbrush. I've gotten some questions on my channel because I have focused a lot on airbrush makeup. I've done some reviews on the Luminous system, and I've had people ask me to compare them to the Sephora airbrush, and I've been meaning to try it. It is on a deal right now for $8. $8 for the airbrush foundation. So I'm definitely grabbing that up. So I wanted to mention that if you have been curious about airbrush foundation, this is in a spray. So it's going to probably be similar to, like, this is the Luminous that I did a video on. You can check it out. I'll link it here for you. This system and you use it with a brush. So I think it's going to be similar to that, but the Sephora brand, $8 right now. Okay. Yeah, grab it. So normally I think it's $20 for a can. So yeah, just want to point that one out. We have what they're calling their Lip Stories lipstick. They have a bunch of different types of lipsticks, mattes and liquid and the regular bullets, all in the Sephora brand. But these little guys, where they're calling them their Lip Stories, I have one of them I bought on the last sale, and they are only like $3 to $5 depending on the shade. Now, I won't say that they're the most quality lipstick I've ever tried, but you know, they're equivalent to drugstore lipstick. I would say they're definitely better than Wet n Wild. Do not do Wet n Wild lipstick by any means, but you know, some of the other lipsticks you pick up at the drugstore, they're not too much worse. But for only like $3 to $5, are you kidding me? Pick up like all the nude shades, like the regular shades you would need in this, and you're good. What shade was that? I think I forgot last time. It's 65. So I don't remember what shade that is, but yeah, there's several different shades that are on sale. Grab them, you know, like, come on, you know? And so there's kind of a finish for you from that one. Okay, and then we have a $5 face puff. Face puffs are amazing. I don't have one from Sephora, but you know, these little guys, they help set your powder so much better sometimes than a beauty blender. You can really get in there. They're going to give you a little more matte finish too, and just fabulous things. So they got a Sephora brand one for $5. We've got a Sephora lip balm for only $3. We've got a charcoal nose strip Sephora brand for only $3 also. Sephora pore primer, only like $5. I'm going to mention one type of Sephora foundation I have tried in the other section, but I will mention that their full coverage foundation, which I have not tried, their 10-hour full wear foundation is only $8 on the sale. Okay, so you might want to check that one out. A rose quartz facial roller for only $7. I mean, all of my rose quartz rollers cost me like at least $20, so I feel like that's a good deal. Also, their full coverage concealer is only $6, different than the one I'm going to point out in a minute. They have a conditioner with biotin in it, which is what I look for and use, for only $6. So I've got that on my list to try out. Only $6. A little Sephora hair set that I think it has like 3 items in it for only $15. So some great prices here of things to try in the Sephora brand. They've got a Sephora brow shaper for only $6. We all need brow pencils, you know, like, I mean, I think of it, and sometimes I spend $10 on a brow product just at the drugstore. So we're talking cheaper than drugstore prices right now, guys. Okay, now let's go through the category of things that I have personally tested and can give you a review on and let you know, like, okay, it's something you may want to look at. Here's my take on it. The first thing is this Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. And I actually picked it up on recommendation of my friend Alicia Beauty Budget, or Budget Beauty, excuse me, her channel. She definitely loved it and recommended it. So I picked it up on the last sale. This is still only $20 though. I don't think it's like super discounted, but you know, at the moment it's probably 30% off. It's okay. She really touted it and loved it. For me, you know, I don't know. It's okay. I would say it's a decent pick. And so it's probably worth it with the sale price and everything right now. Would I pick it over some others on a normal day? Not really. Like, it was okay to me. It, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like it was as long wear as it touted. I felt like there were a few cracks. I think part of it too was and this may be part of what the biggest issue was, I had a hard time matching it. So I don't think I got the right shade for me. This is a little too yellow tinted. It looks kind of neutral tinted, but yeah, I don't think it's the right shade for me. And so I think that's part of what's throwing me off, but not a bad one, just not my favorite of all. We have the concealer. I'm actually currently using it right now. I have it on under my eyes, and it's been okay enough to where, you know, I've been using it. And it says it's full coverage also. I feel like going on, it's full coverage when you first put it on, and I feel like it really makes you feel like, oh, wow, this is like a Shape Tape or something. Over time, though, I do feel like it wears it doesn't, to me, I don't feel like it meets my wear-proof test as well. But it's an okay one also. So again, at the sale price, I think it's $15. This one isn't really heavily discounted at the moment, but 30% discount. I think that it's worth picking up at that price. But would I recommend it on a normal day? Not necessarily. Or I don't know, it wouldn't be my top pick. Okay, we also have a 2-piece set of Tarte Maracuja lip balms, and 2 for $24. Definitely recommend these like crazy. Love them so much. I don't have any on hand right now to show you, but I do these and I love them. They are absolutely thebomb.com, so I would definitely think that's worth picking up. And then they also have the Sephora moisturizer that I've tried before too, and I was really impressed at their skincare, their moisturizer. And I don't think it's heavily discounted now either, but with your discount, you can get 30% off of this right now. Okay, so those were just ones I wanted to kind of mention I had tested. Then we're going to talk about my wish list. What's on my wish list right now, what is currently in my cart. So at the moment, what's in my cart is that airbrush foundation from Sephora. That is number one right now that I'm picking up. I have also got the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray in my cart too. This is a set of 2 and it's $32, but see, normally your retail value is going to be $46. So I'm saving a little bit, and this is just a setting spray I've been wanting to get for my pro makeup kit. I've also been really wanting to try the Color Wow hair brand, and so they have a Dream Coat Duo hair set for $28. So I'm considering picking this up for trying it, but I've been also kind of holding out, hoping it's going to show up in one of our beauty boxes. So I don't know. I'm going back and forth on this one. I've been dying to do the Huda Beauty pink setting spray, that's like completely viral, and it was always sold out and everything. So I really want to try to grab it if I can on the sale. And it's just like the minier, like travel one, which is only $22, just starting off to try it out first. And then I also have Olaplex in my cart, possibly thinking of getting one of the value sets. Or the styling hair set that I mentioned before too is sitting in my cart. I'm not going to get all of these. I got to decide between them, but these are just things I'm putting in there that I'm going back and forth on. And similarly, I've got the Rare Beauty set in there. I'm going back and forth on that one too. Then there's been some foundations that I've been wanting to check out because I am switching over to new foundations for all my clients. And I want to have a variety of different ones depending on their skin type and their likes or whatever. So the 2 that I've been really looking at to try next is the Giorgio Armani foundation, luminous foundation, and then also the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So I may pick up some on this sale, and also their concealers, or the Born This Way concealer as well. I also have some of these lipstick shades, some more Sephora, those Lip Story lipsticks in there. I've got 3 different nude colors at the moment, just because like I could always use my own lipstick. I have so much lipstick in my pro makeup kit, but I was thinking of just picking some of these up for just me to have while they're so cheap like that. So that's everything in my cart at the moment. I will probably add more and definitely take away some because I can't get it all, but I got to pare down and make my choices. All right, so that's everything, guys, in our 4 different categories. I hope this was actually helpful for you, just paring down and thinking about like, okay, when is it really a deal versus when is it just hype? If you're a beauty insider, you're going to save 10%. So come on, is that really even worth looking at or not? I mean, 10% is 10%, but is it worth a huge hype? You know what I mean? So just really wanted to kind of point out and shine the light on what I think is a true value, especially if you're getting the free shipping with it, when you get all this together on the sale. So that wraps it up, guys. What are you guys picking up at the Sephora sale? Are you shopping it? What kind of gift ideas do you have? Let me know. Make sure you stay tuned, stick around and look and see what I'm picking up on my Sephora sale. I'll definitely bring you an unboxing when I do, and we'll go through my haul. All right, guys. So happy shopping, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.